Kickoff team is on the field to move this one away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. And all eyes, Kirk, in this matchup of elite wide receivers. They got great skill. They got big personalities. We know they want to outdo each other in this showdown today.
Well, it's a showcase opportunity for both of these two wide receivers. A lot of eyes on them, not only in college football, but I don't know the last time, Chris, we were on the field pregame and saw so many NFL personnel evaluating these two to see who ends up stepping up and playing better.
Powering through they can't get him to the ground. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
How about that? That's the way to start a game. Some early fireworks on the first play from scrimmage.
That's a first down for the offense.
One play, and they're already past the 40. First and 10. He hands it off from the gun. He breaks free. They make the stop, but it's a big play. The 31.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
On first down, it's play action. And they've got him on the blitz.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
At first down, sack a surprise and moves him back into fringe field goal range. What can they do on second and long? Second down, we're going to throw it. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
The defense does a nice job of forcing the quarterback here to be patient by playing zone. They run a crossing route. Defense is there, but not able to break up the catch.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Caught over the middle. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal.
And I love that big target on third down. He's got great athletic ability, but it's his size that creates such a matchup advantage. And when you get to third down, just put it up in the air and let him come down with it.
Fresh set of downs, first and goal. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Big throw, misses his mark there, incomplete.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. A horrible field position to start the drive, Crick, where they just march right down the field and get points.
Chris, this offensive coordinator deserves a raise after that opening drive. The way they orchestrated this inside their own 15 to come away with points, impressive.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Kurt, not often these days you see a matchup as good as this between two elite running backs, two guys with a focal point of the offense.
And talking to them this week, you know they are both hyped up to go against each other, both looking for bragging rights. Can't wait to see who ends up playing better.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Catch made across the middle by the running back. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Here's the 2nd down play. From the shotgun, drops back. Caught by the receiver. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
1st down and 10. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Wallace. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. That's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
A quick throw out left, complete. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
They've flipped into the field. We're ready now for the 2nd period. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Looking to throw again. Pressure is coming. Can't find anybody on 3rd down. Throws it away. And now 4th down coming up.
Well, he just threw it away here, Chris, and it's not the worst decision. You'd wish he'd find a guy open to give him a chance for this offense to convert, but at least they have some room now to work if they want to bring the punter out.
And the punt team makes its way onto the field. Not what he was hoping for. Instead of pinning the offense deep, it's a touchback. And out comes the offense set to take over here. Play action here on 1st down. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, He's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
2nd and 10 after the incompletion. Let's see what they can create here now to avoid a 3rd and long. The shotgun handoff here. Eludes a tackle. First down and more. He's still running. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
I test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield of the 48.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. Oh, got to showcase his spin move, but dropped quickly after just a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. Second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He's got it in the open. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that 1st down completion. And now they'll run it on the draw. Slams right into a wall. They've got it for a loss. The back just had no chance there. The defense is all over the draw play to stop him behind the line.
Yeah, I don't know if they were tipped off or what, but they weren't fooled at all. You could tell the defense was dialed in, knew exactly what was coming, and made the tackle.
Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
I mean, I get trying to get the football to this receiver. He's one of the most talented guys in the country. But with 2 guys bracketing him, I don't know why you would make that throw. Should have been intercepted.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. This would be a 37-yard attempt. And that one's straight down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the 1st half clock. The pass rush closing in. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. getting set. Here's second down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Catch made on the right side. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. The receiver grabs it, and he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. They bring the punter onto the field now, and he'll kick it away now for the second time. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 39. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And that play moves the ball across midfield. First down now from the 42.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And the offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Looks left and finds his target there. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half.
Called by the offense.
So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. After making his first attempt, this one is from 43 yards out. And it's good right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Set to advance on the football.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So they'll just take a knee here, and that will send us to halftime. Looks like the offense content to run the clock out here and go to halftime. Talk about the second half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
All right, guys. Looks like we've got a great game day atmosphere today in Atlanta. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Offense back out there trying to get something going. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Short pass finds the tight end. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. A play action looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. When third and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
They'll kick it away here. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Offense makes its way on the field to get the drive started. Now begin with a quick throw to the left. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Second down after that previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
That completion sets up a third down play. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Runs through the defender. They don't convert. In fact, he's tackled for a loss on that third down play.
How about this? The offense gets the ball to one of their playmakers out in space, but the defense, the athletic ability on that side of the ball does a good job of bringing him down short of the first down.
And here comes the punter onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. Returner decides to fair catch this. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Pre-snap motion from the offense. First down, looking to throw the ball. With the catch, it's Wallace.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
That completion makes it second and short. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Grabbed by the receiver. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way.
Loss of 2. Brings up second down.
Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Oh, it's incomplete. A rare drop from an excellent wide receiver. Brings up third down.
Chris, that play had a chance to open up if he could have caught the ball and got behind that convoy of blockers, but he just drops the ball, maybe peeking up to look where to go.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. He's running out of time here. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Great call here going with that nickel defense, giving you more speed on the field on that third down and long. Nowhere to go. Gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. And now it's fourth down and long.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Oh, and it's incomplete. It's a turnover on downs. Crucial moment late in this game. Chewing clock with the running game. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all three to use, but at what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now second down and 14. Looking right. This one caught. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball.
Oh, the pass rush gets home. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The punt team making their way on the field. They're going to kick it away for the second time. And that punt will just bounce out of bounds, so no return. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. The ball is caught. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Checks this down to the running back. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Second down after that short completion. And he drops back in the gun. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to chuck it again. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Trying for a fourth down completion. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's incomplete, and the drive will fizzle out here in the final minutes. The offense gifted with great starting field position for this drive. From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Again, makes it second and medium. They're going to run it. Some hard running there through a tackle. They bring him down, but that is a crucial first down. They could just run out the clock in victory formation now.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
And with the game in hand, the offense just takes a knee. Well, this wasn't exactly an offensive showcase, but the defense showed a lot of grit to come out with this hard-earned W.
Yeah, really, if you can look on both sides of the football, I think both defenses played well, although they got some help, as you said, Chris, by not the greatest offense as far as execution is concerned today.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.